Hi! So, this is my first vlog and I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. What did I say I was going to talk about? If you've never read this book, you should read it. See? I have a cow bookmark. I got it in Costa Rica. No, but seriously, this book is so good. It's about, like, butch culture before Stonewall, and it's kind of graphic with a bunch of bar fights and people getting beaten up. But if you care about butch culture at all, you should definitely read it, because it's a fabulous book. So, I said I'd talk about poetry. So as some of you know, I'm going to BNV, which stands for Brave New Voices, and it's a poetry competition in San Francisco at the end of this month. It's like youth slam poetry, and I'm on the Delaware team, and we're competing against a bunch of other people, and I'm really, really excited. We went to like a regional bout a couple weeks ago. 2 people from my team of 6 went, and the 2 of them beat out, I think it was like the entire teams of Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, which is really, really nice, because it's like, wow, our team is actually going to be good and we're going to go somewhere, and if we can beat 2 entire teams with less than half of ours that are known to be fairly good, then I'm going to be amazed by how far we can go this year. And personally, I've never done it before, so I'm super duper excited, and just to be in San Francisco at all, in such like a tolerant, pridey place. I didn't go to any pride parades. It was really depressing, actually. I was invited to the Dyke March by some friends, but my parents wouldn't let me go, so they got me a shirt, which I cut up and made amazing, and they held up a little sign that said, "This is for Lindsay," and I was really happy. So I'm in my backyard right now, kind of back porch screen thing. So that's my grill. Oh wait, wrong side. Okay, that's my grill over there, so you don't really have a very pretty picture background to look at, but it's okay. Oh, so at BNV, like personally, I'm not comfortable enough with being gender variant yet, that like if you give me a form and there's a little box that says, check here if you're male, check here if you're female, I still check the female box just because it makes living in our society, which is so gendered, so much easier, and you avoid a lot of complications, which it feels bad, but I'm not ready yet to deal with that kind of stuff, and because my parents aren't the most supportive, it's not a good idea to not check any box. But there's other gender non-conforming people on our team, and so we only have 1 male-bodied individual, and we didn't want him to have to go be in a male dorm alone, because the dorms that we're staying in on the Berkeley campus in San Fran, and the floors of dorms are gendered, which is stupid, especially since it's BNV, and people have told me that like 60% of the people are in some way queer. And, I'm just so excited to see how many other genderqueer individuals will be there. So my friend, who's a female-bodied individual, who also identifies as genderqueer, gender variant, gender nonconforming, whatever, insert anything here, is rooming with him. And I didn't, because she didn't pick a box, and neither did he, and I kind of wish that I hadn't picked a box either, because the other 3 people in my team are cisgendered girls, and I don't really know how comfortable I am rooming with them, so I don't know, we'll figure it out somehow. Sorry, I'm really bad at this vlogging thing. I always have a list of things to talk about, and then I kind of ramble off on tangents, forget what I've already said, and hope that I'm not boring people to death. I have 4 lines of a poem, and I don't really know what to do with it. Do you want to hear it? Wait, I'm going to find this. Searching through Word documents. Yeah, one of the poems that we're doing is actually the other gender variant female-bodied individual on the team and I are doing a gender poem, which I'm really excited about because I get to die on stage, and that's really cool. And there's another one, we're doing a poem called Babel, which is about how, the story about the Tower of Babel, and at the end everyone spoke different languages. So we have a group piece about that, and I get to speak some Hebrew in it, which is pretty cool for me. We have a group piece that's about how gas is expensive and how getting a car is supposed to be giving you so much freedom, but you're not free from that price of gas. Which, the people that are doing it, like, I'm not old enough to like have my own car and drive by myself, so I haven't been immersed in that world yet. But like personally, I feel that gas should be higher priced, but that's a whole other thing. Have any of you been to Saul's? Because I went last year and it was really, really cool. It's at Columbia University, and it's like an LGBTQ, almost like a convention. It lasts 2 days. You stay overnight in a dorm with one of the facilitators, which are all college students at either Columbia or surrounding colleges. And you get to discuss philosophy, you get to discuss theology, you get to discuss like activism in your area and how to make your GSAs better. And the people there are amazing. So here's my four lines. I haven't been looking at the camera this entire time, and I hope that I'm not totally like off screen somewhere. But I have 4 lines of a poem, and I don't know what to do with it. So there is a knot in my stomach. Each time I look up through my sugar-coated glasses, your eyes pierce me like needles pressing ink beneath skin, and my heart beats with every tear that runs from your porcelain cheeks. Yeah, so I really, really don't know what to do with it. I want to somehow figure out how to combine it with a poem where I scream at the media and basically say the people in this world are the problem, and every time we like go to Walmart or we change the channel to some reality TV show, that like the more we consume, the more we're giving the providers reason to keep dishing out crap. I don't really know how censored is this website. I was just wondering, because I mean, usually when I speak, I don't use a lot of explicit language, but sometimes in poetry I do, and if I feel like doing poems, then it's gonna be not as G-rated. Oh wow, I'm at 7 minutes. I've never made a video before. I think you people... Oh, I had a dream the other night, and usually, like, my dreams are just scary, like nightmare-y kind of things, where I tend to overanalyze every situation in my life and turn them into dreams. And this one, like, I was in Goodwill last week, and one of the books that was on the shelves that they were selling was one of those diary journal things that you fill in when you're like 8 years old, and it was half filled in, and I was reading through it just because I'm a creep and it was interesting like that. So I guess that's why I had the dream. But I had this dream that, like, I had written a journal in 5th grade and given it to a teacher for like a school assignment, and I had just gotten it back, but like the name inside of it was Cody and not Lindsay, and Cody is kind of my guy name. It's Codie because I like it that way and it's more original and stuff. But it was really weird because I had the internal bit of Cody and the name there for a really long time, but I didn't have the spelling worked out until a couple of months ago, and this was spelled that way. So it's almost like a trans dream, and I've never had one of those before. So it was kind of, I don't know, it just blows my mind a lot. Maybe it's from reading all the Stone Butch Blues and talking to a significant amount of people that are within the trans spectrum, and I don't know. Yeah, but I'm so mad I didn't get to go to Pride. There's this thing called, it's like Trans on the Sands or something like that, on August 6th in New York, on Coney Island. And I think one of my friends actually mentioned it to me, but I really, really, really want to go, and I hope I can convince my parents to let me. I think that's all I have to say right now. I'll probably think of something as soon as I shut this off and be like, oh, I really wanted to say that and now I've forgotten. Next time I'm going to make a big list of things to talk about and like do this a lot more organized, where I'm not staring at a Word document on my screen for half the thing and not looking at the camera. I went to the creek today. It was fun. I got a waterproof watch. And I went through a creek, and I went in a cave, and I went through a stone quarry, and with one of my friends, so that was fun. Do you want to see my flash drive? It's the end of a terminal. Look. I lost the head. Oh yeah, and my nails look like zebras. And then like one of the fingers, one of them came off when I was in the ocean the other day because I was at the beach. And so now it reminds me, if any of you have read Totally Joe, it's like a middle schooler gay book, and it's really awesome, and it's really adorable. And the one kid, like, he paints one finger and calls it his gay finger. So now that this one's different than all my other ones, it can be my gay finger because it's 1 in 10. It's different. Okay, now I think I've rambled on enough for you to kind of get a sense of who I am. I mean, I hope I have anyways. So you can comment if you want. Also, has anyone here used Oasis journals? Because I have a friend that uses it, I think, and I got someone to start using it who came out to me really recently, and I'm assuming that he likes it. And it's also a community, but it has the forums, but the forums aren't as active as the ones here. But a lot of people, it's just a bunch of journals. But everyone seems really close on it, which is kind of a cool thing. So comment if you want and say whatever. Bye! Oh, where's the pause button? Bye!